Hi, I'm Michael Senoff, founder and CEO of HardToFindSeminars.com. For the last 5 years, I've interviewed the world's best business and marketing minds. Now my challenge is to build the world's largest free resource for online, downloadable audio business interviews. I've learned a lot in the last 5 years, and today I'm going to show you the skills you need to survive.
So you're doing 800 leads for the mortgage business a month?
Yeah.
And what are you charging them per lead?
We're charging $25 per broker.
You're making $75 a lead?
Yeah.
And you're doing like 800 a month?
Closer, well, to be honest, closer to 1,000.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking.
You're doing $75,000 a month in these leads?
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's incredible.
I tell you what we've been finding that's really good.
What?
Is yellow page advertising.
Selling yellow page advertising?
No. Using the yellow pages as a way to find markets. Yeah? Okay. I'm going to share with you, alright, a really good way of, we always talk about finding the money.
Yeah.
Here's a really good proven method for finding markets to make money.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Basically, what you do, you grab the yellow pages and you pick any section. So I've got my yellow pages. Give me a section.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm going to pull out my yellow pages here. All right, let's do landscaping.
Okay, so here's the thing. You've got landscaping, yeah?
Right.
Okay, so what you want to do is two things. You want to look in the landscaping section and you want to count first, how many pages have you got that are landscaping?
I've got 5 pages.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm in London and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now, all you want to do is this. Count the number of display ads.
30 display ads.
I got 50.
Okay.
Okay, now what you want to do is, that you have like the line ad, which is the free ad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Just quickly count how many of those you got. They'll most probably be in between all the other ads. Count roughly how many there are.
Okay, let's see here. I had about 150.
So what you got is you got 30 display ads.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and 160 free lines. Yeah.
What do you got about?
Now what I got is I got 75 free entries, yeah? So what I got in my book is 50 people that have paid for an advert, and 75 people that haven't. So I've got a total market of 105 entries.
Right.
Okay, and therefore I can work out my percentages as to how many are advertisers and how many are non-advertisers. Now in your case, you had 30 people that paid for a display ad and 160 that just put their entry in.
That's true.
Yeah? Okay, yeah. And you had 190. So you can find what the people are spending money trying to generate business.
In this market.
In this market.
Okay, so I'm going to go, what am I going to divide into what?
In your case, the total number of businesses is 190.
190.
Yeah, so 30 into 190, 15%.
Yes, 15%. So 15% are paying big money in the yellow pages.
All right, and then you've got 160, right, which are like the freeloaders. So 85% are not paying.
Okay.
Now, in my case, the numbers work out a little bit different. Yeah, but it's the same sort of ratio in that you've got a small percentage of people paying and a high percentage not. Now, the trick is this, is to find the markets where the odds are in your favour. Now, in your case, 1 in 6 is paying. Yeah, if you've got 6 names, 1's going to pay, and 5 are not.
So that's giving me some market research within that industry.
Exactly. Now, in my case here, it's 50-75. A third are paying, and 2/3 are not.
Okay.
So in my case, landscaping tells me that they've got a problem, haven't they? Right? Because these people are trying to get business. Therefore, if I'm going to go and talk about advertising or generating business, I'm on a success one, because roughly half of them are going to buy. So then all I need to do is channel that into a different method, and it's not a hard sell. Now, let's
give me an example of how you would pull money out of this little landscaping market.
Well, for example, what I've proven here is that landscaping in my sector, over roughly half the people are willing to pay
for advertising in the yellow pages.
Exactly. Well, we're paying for advertising. The Yellow Pages is just one form of advertising.
So that tells you what?
It tells me that that market has a problem in communicating, right? What Yellow Pages have done is convince them. Okay, look in your Yellow Pages under accounting.
Okay.
Accountants is a good example.
Okay.
And again, look at the ratios. How many display ads are there?
Not many at all.
Not many at all.
Right.
And what you'll generally find is it's about 10%, less than 10%.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? So trying to get money out of accountants for advertising, you're on an uphill struggle. Because accountants as a group, as a market, don't see any worth in advertising because they are convinced themselves that referrals is how they get all their business. Yeah?
Yeah.
And the proof is in the pudding because there's only about 1 in 10 that are paying for any form of advertising.
Yeah, this Yellow Pages is a great tool to research markets. Yeah.
Exactly. Now let's look at another interesting one. Let's look at, have you got something like,
how about
chiropractors?
Chiropractors, good idea, okay.
Yeah, okay, because that's like a medical.
Okay, yeah, oh wow, yeah, chiropractors.
Okay, and you see how instantly it hits you in the face? And you just say money, don't you?
Yeah, when you see the full page ads.
Exactly, and all you need to do is this, is count, and you just do 2 numbers. You only have to count 2 numbers. Display ads and whatever the free. I mean, obviously, in your book it might be slightly different. I don't know how the entries are. But people are showing you their dollars. They're showing you their checks.
Yes, they are, and especially when you see large half-page and full-page ads.
Exactly, because you know that per square inch, I mean, if you wanted to get real scientific, you just count the number of inches.
Okay.
And then if you count the number of inches and divide it by the number of entries, you know what the spending dollars are. Now, isn't it funny how if you look at chiropractors, you can see how, and all you have to do is this, is find a market, right? Generally, this is where we call like the killer market. If you can find where there are more people paying to advertise than people not,
you've got a good market.
That's it.
Look at plumbers. Look at plumbers. I mean, it's full page after full page after full page after full page after full page.
Because that market has got money now. I tell you what's a really good one.
Let's look at dental. Dental's big. Here's dentist. Yeah, this is like the plumbers.
Yeah. You can visually. You don't even have to do the count, do you?
No, you can tell that these people advertise. They've got money to advertise.
Now, here's the thing, okay? The Yellow Pages is a good example, right? Do you know how much it costs for a half-page ad in a Yellow Page?
It's very, very expensive.
Yeah, okay. So what you can obviously ring up your local Yellow Page rep and find your market and say, I'm considering putting an advert half-page in this section. And he'll give you that almost straight over the phone, won't he?
Yeah.
Right? So now what you know is how much they're spending, right? Almost to the penny. Now, what that means is you know that market is already, you're not having to convince it on advertising or in marketing or generating leads. And all you've got to do is this. You've just got to do one little bit step further than Yellow Pages. Yeah? And so a market strategy that we use, okay, is this. We take a Yellow Pages section and we find the money. Say dentist as an example. You know they're already spending money and you can work out almost to the dollar roughly what they're spending per month on Yellow Page advertising.
Hi, it's Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching this video. You know, many of my interviews last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours long. They're actual mini seminars, and you've just listened to a short sample of just one of over 117 hours of exciting, hard-hitting, mind-blowing interviews on how to make money in direct mail, advertising, copywriting. I assure you, there is not a resource anywhere on the internet or on the planet that comes close to the free information I provide at HardToFindSeminars.com. So go right now to HardToFindSeminars.com and you'll have free access to 117 hours of audio interviews with typed word-for-word downloadable transcripts and downloadable MP3 files. Please browse some more of the videos or go right directly to HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching.